Hello, Maria friends. Good morning. Hi, Olga. Hi, Svetlana. Hi, Jana. Everyone who's joined. I'm so blessed and happy to see you. Have a beautiful morning. So today, what we're gonna do, we're gonna continue with you talking about awakening. Да? Мы с вами продолжим тему пробуждения. Мгм. So, we'll again listen to the speech right now, and then we will learn the brand new vocabulary. So as I see, it will go like this. Hi, Natalia. Мгм. То есть сейчас мы с вами снова прослушаем это видео и дальше продолжим изучать новый вокабуляр. Let's go. Мгм.
Very liberating. That was always been may obscure the truth. The unconscious must become a transparent unconscious. If we do not face what is in the unconscious with real life glimpse of awakening and keep one from living from that place of truth. I was sitting on my bed thinking about the mammogram I was about to go for the next day, and it had always been an extreme anxiety producing experience, which I had once a year. And I was tired of feeling so scared, tired of being afraid of dying. And I was sitting on the bed, and out of the blue, I had this thought, couldn't I do this thing tomorrow without freaking out? And there was a thought, really, just a thought. But suddenly I felt this surge of a realization that I could indeed. And I didn't know how I knew that. I didn't know what had just changed, but something clearly had just changed. And I was stunned. And I suddenly knew that it was going to be different from all the terrible anxiety I'd had all the years prior. And that didn't mean that the mammogram was going to turn out fine. It didn't mean I didn't have breast cancer. That was really bizarre to me. It was a stunner. And I got up and went into my partner, who was busy at his computer. And I just stood in the doorway. And he finally looked up. He realized I was there and he said, "What?" And I said, "Something's just happened." And I told him, in the coming days, little by little, I began to realize it wasn't just that fear didn't seem to animate me anymore. I felt peaceful, completely without my ordinary ongoing stress. My mind was still. My outer life was basically the same. But it was many months before I understood that this was awakening that had happened. It was a long time, really. All I knew was I didn't hurt anymore in the way I had. My mind was quiet. And it's been like that ever since.
So let's move to discover more segments. Mhm. So she has this, we stopped yesterday, she had this surge of realization, да, у нее был вот этот всплеск осознания, And I didn't know how I knew that. И я не знала, как я это знаю, да? Откуда я это знаю. How I knew that. Ам, Knew, да, это прошлая форма знать. I knew, я знала. Как новый, new. Мгм, мгм. Segment. 8. I didn't know what had just changed, but something clearly had just changed. Я не знала, что именно поменялось. Посмотрите, обратите внимание, тут у нас снова используется past perfect. Время позапрошлое. Смотрите, я не знала, что поменялось. То есть что-то поменялось ранее, и после этого я не знала. Ну, так как я не знала в прошлом, а что-то поменялось перед прошлым, то это значит позапрошлое время, тогда это past perfect. I didn't know what has just changed. То есть я не знала, что вот только что изменилось. Вот что-то только что изменилось, и я не знала, что это было. Что-то поменялось перед моментом в прошлом. Past perfect. Type plus if you understand. Напишите плюс, кому уже более-менее понятно, как работает, да, past perfect. Перед прошлым. Что-то произошло перед моментом в прошлом. Мгм. I didn't know what had just changed. Мгм. But something clearly had just changed. Но что-то явно, да, как сказать в английском языке, явно. Clearly, clearly, очевидно, ясно. Мгм. Мгм. I was stunned. Да, это вчера наше слово. Я была ошеломлена. Stunned. Потрясенный, ошеломленный. Stunned. I was stunned. And suddenly I knew that it was going to be different from all the terrible anxiety I'd had all the years prior. И вдруг я поняла. Мгм. И вдруг я знала. Вдруг я поняла. Мгм. That it was going to be different. Что все будет иначе. Мгм. Это was going to be, да, это собирается быть. То есть все собирается быть по-другому. Going to do something — это собираться. It was going to be different, то есть это все будет по-другому, from all the terrible anxiety, м, чем вся эта ужасная тревога. Мгм. Terrible, ужасный, terrible, terrible anxiety I had, ага, которую я имела all the years prior. Мгм. Все годы до этого. Мгм. Prior — очень классное слово. Это прежний или прежде. Prior. Мгм. Прежний. Мгм. И тогда наше выражение, если prior — это прежний, то годами ранее in English will be years prior. Годами ранее. Years prior. Мгм. Existing or happening before something else. Существующий или происходящий перед чем-то другим. The course requires no prior knowledge of Spanish. Курс не требует никакого предварительного знания испанского языка. Мгм. Prior knowledge. Предварительные знания. Мгм. And let's see, it's again past perfect. У нас снова с вами past perfect. Мгм. So, and suddenly I knew it was going to be different from all the terrible anxiety I had. И вдруг я поняла, что это все будет совершенно по-другому, а по сравнению с той тревогой, которую я имела ранее. То есть я знала в прошлом, а тревогу я имела до этого. Поэтому для того, чтобы сказать «я имела тревогу», мы будем использовать позапрошлое время. И I'd had — это значит I had had. Почему мы... Вот вопрос Жанны, да, вот здесь он сразу виден. Жанна спрашивала, да, как мы можем в английском языке два раза использовать had. Вот оно у вас здесь есть, только в сокращенной форме. Это у нас идет have — это иметь, да, have — это иметь. И, а теперь в past perfect, да, я имела перед чем-то в прошлом. Нам нужно использовать past perfect, нам нужно использовать had, и нам нужно использовать have в третьей форме, had, что будет had. Поэтому I had или сокращенная форма I'd had. Мгм. Is it clear? Напишите единичку, кому ясно, что это за такая конструкция, почему она здесь. Что это past perfect, мы используем have, и это перед знать. Мгм. Wonderful. Мгм. Мгм. That's great. So, segment now number 11. And that didn't mean that the mammogram was going to turn out fine. И это не означало, да, mean имеет значение, что маммограмма обязательно окажется в порядке. Мгм. So, смотрите, здесь используется тоже такая структура was going to, да, это что-то собираться в прошлом, и оно нам перевело обязательно. Почему перевело обязательно? Потому что когда мы используем I'm going to или в прошлом I was going to, да, это значит, то есть мы что-то собираемся сделать, и это наши планы. То есть это обязательно с очень высокой вероятностью выполнится. Мгм. И поэтому нам здесь was going to смогли перевести как обязательно. The mammogram was going to turn out fine. Мгм. Что маммограмма обязательно окажется в порядке. Оказывается в порядке turn out. Turn out — это оказываться. Turn out. Next segment. I didn't mean I didn't have, and it didn't mean I didn't have breast cancer. И это не означало, что у меня нет рака груди. Мгм. Breast — это грудь, breast. Мгм. И это больше женская грудь. Мгм. Breast, женская грудь. And cancer, cancer это у нас рак. Но также это как и рак, который мы знаем в воде, так и заболевание. Мгм. И как сказать в английском языке мужская грудь? Это будет chest. То есть женская грудь будет breast, мужская грудь это chest, как грудная клетка. Next segment. That was really bizarre to me. It was a stunner. Это было действительно странным для меня. Мгм. Странным вместо слова change, да, мы можем с вами использовать такое супер продвинутое слово bizarre.
Bizarre.
Мгм.
Bizarre.
Мгм. Эксцентричный, very strange, очень странный. Bizarre behavior. Bizarre. It was a stunner. Это было от слова stun, да, то есть у нас есть stun, оглушать, да, ошеломлять. И it was a stunner, то есть это было вот потрясающе снова, да. Аналогично, как it was stunning, и можно сказать it was a stunner. То есть a stunner это что-то шокирующее. Мгм. It was a stunner. Потрясающее зрелище. Потрясающее зрелище. Stunner. And I got up and went into my partner, who was busy at his computer. И я встала, да, got up, and went into my partner. И пошла к своему партнеру, who was busy at his computer, который был занят за компьютером. At his computer. Занят за компьютером, busy at his computer. And I just stood in doorway. И я просто стояла в дверях. Мгм. Doorway — дверной проем. Дверь, way — путь. Дверной путь. Дверной проем. And he finally looked up. И он наконец-то поднял взгляд, да, посмотрел вверх. And he finally looked up. He realized I was there. Он осознал, он понял, что я там стою, что я была там. Мгм. And he said, и он сказал, м, мгм. And I said, и я сказала ему, something's just happened. And I told him. Мгм. So, something just happened. Что это такое? Что здесь, какая здесь загрузка? Что здесь скрыто за s? Это has. Это у нас здесь present perfect. Это результат. Да. Something has just happened. Что-то только что произошло. Когда мы говорим о каком-то результате. Something has just happened. Or something's just happened. In the coming days, в последующие дни, как сказать на английском, в последующие дни. In the coming days, на днях, да, в ближайшие дни. In the coming days, little by little, ага, мы с вами изучили step by step, bit by bit, break by break. Еще можно сказать на английском little by little. Little by little. Понемногу, помалу, постепенно. I began to realize, я начала понимать, it wasn't just that fear didn't seem to animate me anymore. It wasn't just that fear didn't seem to animate me anymore. И я осознала, я начала понимать, что это был не просто страх, да, и нам это привело, что дело было не только в том, it wasn't just, это не было просто, что страх больше не управлял мной. И давайте вот дословно, да, то есть it wasn't just, это не было просто, что страх, fear, didn't seem, не казался, да, то есть seem это казаться, to animate me anymore. Мгм. То есть а, управлять мной. То есть animate, да, от слова анимация. Давайте добавим слово seem, что значит казаться, да? Seem, казаться. И animate, да, оживлять. Мгм. В нашем случае это переводится как управлять. Ну, то есть он больше не управлял мной. Он больше вот не оживлял, не побуждал меня. Мгм. Мгм. И вот конструкция it wasn't just that, это было не просто тра-та-та, можно перевести как дело было не только в том, тра-та-та. Как сказать на английском, дело было не только в том, it wasn't just that, the fear didn't seem to animate me anymore. Mhm. So I think that's more than enough, and let's have a conversation. Mhm. So now we've gone through a little bit more segments. So now I would love you to create questions for students, make them super simple. And in those questions, I would love you to for you to practice past perfect, past simple, and past perfect. Also, the structure I was going to do something, and present perfect as well. And I would love you to use the following vocabulary. I knew, clearly, stunned, was going to, terrible, prior, years prior, turn out, breast, cancer, chest, bizarre, astoner, busy at his computer, doorway, in the coming days, little by little, seem, animate, it wasn't just that. Yeah. Great questions on the topic of awakening, like you can ask questions. So what insights they got from the story of awakening they listened to, and also you can ask some questions about what they think about awakening, what's their experience about awakening, what's their point of view regarding awakening. And Svetlana, you're listening, right? Where you can speak with us. Well, Sasha, we're happy to see you. Svetlana, are you listening or not? Svetlana probably listening. Yeah. Yeah, listening. Okay. So the questions now will appear in Telegram. Вопросы сейчас уже появятся и есть в Телеграме. So your goal is just to ask the questions. And Natalia, may I ask you to ask question to Жанна, and Жанна ask question to Olga, and then continue. Let's get started. Please turn on your mic. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Jana, turn on your mic too, please. What part of the story stunned you the most?
Thank you for this
Ваня
question.
такую круглую штучку. Ваня, ты такую круглую штучку не убирала никуда?
Куда ты?
Okay, continue. Olga, I turned off your mic. No worries.
Какая часть? No one part of history stunned me the most.
Stunned. Yes, stunned. means more.
Yes, no one part of history stunned me the most. Is it clear for you, Natalia?
No, I understand that you have not any insight from this story, but...
No insight, ошеломление, stunned.
No, I understand. I understand
yes.
that nothing stunned you, but maybe it's not very good phrase, not stunned, but anything in this story. Do you have any strange or anything that you can stop your view in this story?
Just English pronunciation. Just English pronunciation was not convenient to me. It provides some сопротивление to listen.
Resistance.
Resistance.
To listen this, yes, yeah. because of pronunciation of English.
Okay, so, let me clarify, please.
Yeah.
You was just stunned of pronunciation and nothing interesting in this story for you.
I have my own story in my life, so it's not big story for me about cancer. So
Mhm.
Yeah,
Do
thank
you
you.
have you had similar situation to cancer in your life?
yeah, yes,
Okay.
in the past. Yes.
Can you share shortly what was it?
It was cancer of breast.
Yeah, breast cancer, right?
Breast cancer, yes.
And you were able to overcome it, right?
Yes, and I realized that mammography is the worst diagnostic tools. This because it brings to women, женщинам, да, to women,
The women.
more problem than help. It's
Because of race, yes? X-rays.
and not only X-rays, it just very press. So I didn't do this. I didn't. Как
Mhm.
это? Два раза did сказать. Я не делала это.
Yeah,
I haven't did this.
you can say I didn't, so not to use do so much, I didn't go through it. То есть я не прошла через это. Или как результат, можно, да, то есть как результат, I haven't gone through it. Мгм.
Yes, because our system, our medical system works like одной рукой лечим, второй калечим.
Yeah. So,
Something like
and so I didn't get exactly. So it's not only X-rays, but you said pressing on the breast, or?
Yes, it's very big breast, and our diagnostics lead to cancer. Our diagnostic by mammography lead to cancer, breast cancer, because it's famous fact. But as you know, not a lot of people read. Эти исследования,
Research.
research, yes.
So just when we go to mammogram, we can get cancer from the procedure. You mean like that?
A lot of factors need to connect it.
Need to be connected to
Need
have.
to be connected. Yes.
So, thank you so much. Жанна, your question to Natalia while we waiting to Olga.
Natalia, is it clear for you? The first
Yes, of
question.
course. Yes, of course.
And the second for you, did anything in her experience seem terrible to you?
Do you know, I don't think about her cancer when I listen this story. I don't think so much about your cancer. I think just about your experience to recognize what happened with her, that your position changed. For me, it's more interesting how what happens with her brain, with her mind, when she had one position before and she so change your understanding, your feeling, your
Her.
her. Yeah, I change it every time. That her position changed so much. What happened in the same time? What happened? Why she has the same position, the same meaning, and after she just sitting, she nothing. Her brain is make his work, his own work. He sit in the sofa. Sometimes people said that we have brain have us. Не у нас мозг, а мы у мозга. Ну, то есть...
We got it.
I got it, yeah. And for me, it's very interesting what happens that like like anything happens, like switch on, like switch on in your brain. Что-то щелкнуло и переключилось. Что? What the same happened that she can change your mind about this happened.
You know, I think that it's we cannot understand this, but but maybe in our life we can прожить, live
Live through this
live
project.
through this experience. It's like illumination, you know, it's like something happened by accident, something unexpected. I think it's we cannot understand by logic or by brain what can happen with some people. You know, sometimes you can wake up in the morning and realize that your life never be like before.
Yeah, and that's very, very interesting for me, how our brain can change your work, his work, according his own work, maybe.
You mean unexpectedly?
Yeah, I know,
yes.
but it's very interesting. What happened?
Yes.
He has cancer before. He has the same trouble before. He make mammogram maybe many times. I just imagine about this woman. And but anything happens in the same time. She just sitting. For example, if she go to hospital, for example, and she go through corridor and met some person who smile, or who was happy, or who no, anything another from your straight ahead position, your understanding. Anything view in front of you change, but he just sitting. She nothing to have another. She is just sitting in a sofa and think about everything. I don't know why, and anything happened, because this one most important for me in this story. I don't know how we can get this insight. What we should do to get the same
Just
insight
think.
for different position. Yeah.
I believe I got the answer, and the answer is the compound effect.
Maybe for
you know
long
what?
for long time. Yeah.
So it just processes.
Yeah.
They are happening, and then they have the final like resolution, and that it just happens. Yeah. And for her, she says it's I was stunned, it was just a thought, and etc. But it's the same as overnight success. It's not about overnight success. It's not about just random thought. It's about like a long compound effect that she was working on her personal development. And then she needed to be focused on her personal development in order to even notice this thought. Because every day we receive from the flow lots of information, but lots of people choose to ignore it and not to notice it. So it's about her work on herself. Yeah. So Natalia, may I ask you to Jana, may I ask you to ask a question to Olga?
Yes, Olga.
What number, please?
Okay, number 3.
We won't tell. Okay.
What had she felt prior to the moment of awakening?
Prior.
What had she felt prior to the moment of awakening?
I think she had felt proud the moment of awakening, fear and terrible predictings. What else? Draining energy. I think so. Is it clear?
Yes, it was clear. Thank you.
And Olga, your question to Natalia.
Natalia, had she noticed any signs of change years prior to the awakening?
The same question now we discuss. Yes, maybe she don't understand. She cannot notice any sign of change years prior, but to her awakening. But maybe her brain have not all these years prior.
Prior.
Years prior, she think about your problem too much and many combined facts to change your opinion about this problem, and she get she get signs. She have got signs just the same time when she wasn't ready to get this sign. It was unexpected. It was unexpected. She just get it. She just got it. No more. Just got. Is it clear, Olga?
Thank you. Maybe.
Yeah, we don't know what happened. What we just imagine.
Natalia, your question to Jana.
Yeah. What surprised you about how her situation turned out?
Again, a question with surprise. Nothing.
Yeah. Maybe next. No, maybe
Okay.
next one.
No, Natalia.
Yeah?
Let's say yes. Let's. So, what surprised me about her situation, and as Nikita say, nothing, because because it's normal for me that something strange can happen with people.
Why normal?
No,
Strange.
strange. Something strange can happen with people. It's normal for me, so it's expected for me. When that people, some person can have her own thought and her own position, but it can be changed immediately or immediately without any reason for it. It's normal for me. So so I'm not surprised about her, about that position has changed, or something strange was happening.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah.
Is it clear, Natalia?
Yeah.
Is it clear? But yeah, I understand what you said. I understand, but for me, it's interesting position because for me, every time is it's not expected that people so amazing from anything changing, any changing in his life.
Mhm.
I guess
Mhm.
it's every time new. It's like why it's ordinary? It's new. It's big experience and it's big changing in life. I don't know. For me, maybe I'm very uh, sensitive to the same moment. I don't know.
Mhm. So, let's consolidate what we have gone through. Жанна, what's the English for никакая часть этой истории?
No one part of this history, I cannot подобрать слово.
Mhm. So, in English, we would say no part. No
No
part.
part.
No part of the story. Mhm.
And can I add something for Natalia? Because
Mhm.
Yeah.
Natalia, maybe it's for me, maybe my position such as because I had big experience and I read a lot of information and everything was what was strange before become normal to me, because it's like a window of окно Овертона, window of Overton,
Mhm.
Yeah.
because my reality has shift.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe if I heard these stories 10 years ago, 20, maybe it was very, no, не знаю, very wow. Wow
Mhm.
story.
Very well, it's okay.
Mhm.
Thank you, Жанна. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I feel it too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, could you explain, Жанна, what Overton window for you is?
Окно Овертона. Okay. It's when we have our point of view on our reality and our society.
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 Yeah.
Society also have the similar. It's like medium temperature of hospital.
Mhm.
Средняя
По
температура.
палате.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
But if our political system are not convenient with this point of view, and they need to change it, so little by little, they can show to us very strange reality, but by little pieces, маленькими кусочками.
Mhm.
And then we become, или we start used to, или привыкать
Yeah,
начинаем.
we get used to or we become familiar with it, so it becomes part of our reality. Mhm.
Yes, and so such as our point of view of society can be
Society. Sis.
society.
Society. Mhm.
Society. It may be better if I ask in Russian, very short.
Mhm.
Or
Uh,
is it clear?
Uh-huh. So it's okay. So we are here to practice English. So it can be like it's similar to just I want to better understand. Yes, we need like just real examples. So I think that a good example is the war, right? Like before we no, for a long time, like for my generation, we haven't lived, yes, in the war, and then there started like all this information and etc. And now before, yeah, it was super weird and strange for our society to live for our communities to live in such situation. And now the government and everything has changed it, so it's part of our reality. Can we consider this as a Overton's window?
I think yes, it can be part of this. Yes, it can be like example. I
Mhm.
think it's there are a lot of example can be.
Mhm. Mhm. So it's is it correct? So it's mm, just some ideas that people in power bring to communities, brand new ideas, right? Brand new
Yes.
mindset.
Or for example, if we have some запретные, if we have some
Forbidden.
forbidden things, forbidden rules, and then we need to change these rules. We need to create something strange and something public and show it to everyone, and then society will discuss it, and then they used to как, ну, привыкают
They will get used to.
and they will get used to, and
Mhm.
it come like new normal of this. So if like before it was very strange or forbidden, but
Mhm.
then it can become normal.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. So, Жанна, what's the English for проживать через что-то?
Live through
Live through. Прежний.
prior.
Prior. Как Никита сказал,
It's like Nikita said. It's like Nikita said before.
as like, нужно что-то выбрать, или as, или like.
As Nikita as Nikita said before.
As Nikita said. Wonderful. Правила.
Rule. А если
И-
много rules, rules,
м, м,
rules.
Rules. Rules.
And also if we have one rules, rule, I think that rule is one, but rules it's a lot. Not?
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Just pronunciation.
Rule.
Es here is pronounced as z.
Rules.
Rules. Rules. Мгм. Внезапно.
Unexpected, no, unexpected, это неожиданно, внезапно, by accident.
Окей.
Мгм.
Or, как сказать, сразу? Сразу.
Forgot.
Окей. Now,
Just
just
I-
happened. Or, Наталья, сразу.
Immediately.
Immediately.
ага, точно.
Immediately. Ага. А как сказать на английском? Ага, точно. Жанна.
True. You are right.
О, yesterday, вчера мы вечером изучили такую фразу. Конечно, да, точно,
Мгм.
правда. Do you remember?
No.
No. А, Наталье эта фраза очень вчера понравилась. Наталья, do you remember?
I'm about to, yeah?
No. No,
No?
about это вот я вот-вот. А когда мы говорим, конечно, да, это правда. Yes,
Of course.
вот. И
No.
вчера я говорил именно вместо of course мы используем эту фразу. Это очень популярный сайт для поиска работы.
Indeed.
Yes,
Indeed. Yeah.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. Um,
Любимое
Наталья.
слово Юлии Вергелис.
Yes, favorite word.
I remember this part, but forgot. Yes.
Yeah. So, but you know the job site? Знаете, сайт по поиску работы?
No, I never
No?
find job.
No? So, if you just Google Indeed, да, если вы начнете гуглить и вставите слово в поиске в Google, это будет сайт по поиску работы как раз.
Мгм.
Yep. I'll show you. Indeed. Job search.
Mhm.
Мгм.
I don't know about it.
М. So, Наталья, слушать историю.
Listen a story. Слушать историю.
Мгм. Ольга.
Hear story.
Listen to story.
О,
Listen to story.
yes. Listen to a story.
To
Listen
a
to a
story.
story.
Listen to
То
a
есть
Yes.
story.
после
Listen
listen
to
мы
a
используем
story.
to, а история, так как что-то, нам нужен
A
артикль.
story.
Мгм.
Listen to a story.
Наталья, его мозг делает... мозг делает его работу.
Brain makes his work.
Мгм. Make это создавать, то есть больше делать будет do, да? И brain это кто что, поэтому нам нужно перед brain артикль, правильно?
The brain
Мгм.
did his work.
Делает.
Uh, uh, was doing,
А почему past? Просто
а
делает.
делает. Is doing his job.
Ага. Is doing, окей, или просто does, да, если обычно.
Does.
Мгм.
Brain does his work.
Мгм. Ольга, your option. Мозг делает свою работу. Ага.
The brain does its work.
О, мгм. Наталья,
Почему it's? Why it's?
а Жанна, do you know why it's?
It's его собственную работу. It's
Yeah, but why not his, as Natalia said?
Это же неодушевленное.
Ольга, тш. So, Olga, we didn't answer, yeah? So I wanted Жанна to answer, okay? So, yeah, Olga answered correctly because the brain is not alive. Да. Друзья, запишите, если что-то неживое, это всегда it. Мгм. И даже ребенок до 6 месяцев это it. Мгм. Жанна?
Okay, Nikita, can I clarify why if I know about these rules that everything was not alive, it's it, but why we use them for when for not alive them? Why we use,
Мгм.
for example,
Yeah, I know it one, and in plural, we still call it they. You mean that, right?
sometimes I hear them, some of them, and it's also not for people and about things.
Because
Both of
it,
them, for
yeah,
example, both of them,
uh-huh,
not both of it, both
yeah,
of them. It's like,
because it in plural is they.
ага.
Потому что в английском языке тоже it, чтобы не создавать дополнительное слово, то есть it в множественном будет they. Ага. И тогда яблоки, они будет they. То есть they мы используем как множественное, как для живого и не для живого. Мгм.
Thank you, Nikita. Very interesting for me.
Yeah, you're welcome. It was also insight when I was learning for me. It was an insight. Мгм. Ольга, have you found this roundish thing? Have you found this roundish thing?
Yes, we
Yes.
found. I thought the mic was switched off.
Yes. So, ранее, прежний, Наталья.
Prior.
Prior. Мгм. Wonderful. And so it's already time. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for speaking. We've learned with you a lot. Да, сегодня прям было много чего. И разобрали и past perfect, и was going to, и present perfect, и get used to, и много такого вокабуляра. So I'm so blessed to see your progress. And Ustina has come to finish. And let's, as always, finish with hearts. И как всегда заканчиваем сердечками. Be fulfilled, live authentically, and stay conscious. Yes. I love you.